Welcome to the Titus Feliciano channel. Today, we're exposing the most common Filipino money traps that keep your wallet empty. Are you working hard but still broke at the end of the month? You might be falling into habits that feel normal but are quietly wrecking your finances. It's time for a financial wake-up call. We'll break down 5 bad money habits Filipinos need to stop before your wallet says goodbye. Get ready to take notes and do some self-reflection. This could be the most important financial lesson you learn all year. Let's get started on building a wealthier, more secure future for you and your family. First up, the Bahala na mentality. If you grew up in the Philippines, you've probably heard this phrase more times than you can count. It's that classic, come what may attitude. A kind of cultural shrug that says, let's just see what happens. For some things in life, that can be freeing. But when it comes to your money, this mindset can be a recipe for disaster. Think about it. How many times have you or someone you know put off saving thinking, Bahala na, I'll figure it out later? Maybe you've skipped budgeting, ignored your dwindling savings, or hoped that somehow, things will just work out. But the truth is, when it comes to finances, hoping for the best without a plan is like building a house on sand. Relying on luck instead of planning is like driving blindfolded down a busy highway. Sure, you might get lucky for a while, but eventually you're going to hit something you didn't see coming. Emergencies don't wait for you to be ready, they show up unannounced whether you're prepared or not. No emergency fund, one unexpected hospital bill, a broken laptop, or even a sudden job loss can turn your world upside down in an instant. Suddenly, you're scrambling to borrow money, maxing out credit cards or selling things you love just to get by. It's stressful, overwhelming, and can take years to recover from. And it's not just about you. When you gamble with your finances, you're also gambling with your family's future. The universe won't magically pay your bills or bail you out of a tough spot. That responsibility falls on your shoulders whether you're ready or not. Your loved ones depend on you to make smart choices, not just for today, but for tomorrow too. We've all seen stories online or heard about friends who suddenly faced a crisis, an accident, a layoff, a family emergency. It always seems like something that happens to other people, until it happens to you. That's why waiting for luck isn't a strategy, it's a risk you can't afford. So, what's the fix? It's simple, but powerful. Build an emergency fund. Start small if you have to. Even $10 per paycheck is a great start. The key is to keep this money separate from your regular spending so you're not tempted to dip into it for non-emergencies. Treat it like your own personal safety net. Your goal? Aim to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. That might sound like a lot, but you don't have to do it overnight. Break it down into smaller steps, set a monthly target, track your progress, and celebrate every milestone. This fund is your financial shield, protecting you from life's curveballs. Imagine the peace of mind you'll feel, knowing you're ready for whatever life throws your way. No more sleepless nights worrying about what-ifs. Instead, you'll have the confidence to face challenges head-on, knowing you've got a plan. Don't wait for a miracle, a lottery win, or a rich relative to save you. Be your own hero. Take control of your financial story starting today. The power to change your future is in your hands. It's time to ditch the Bahala na mindset. Instead, choose Handa na ako, I am ready. Ready to face whatever comes, ready to protect yourself and your loved ones, and ready to build a future you can be proud of. Start your emergency fund today. Even the smallest step forward is better than standing still. Your future self will look back and thank you for making this decision. Remember, this is just the first step on your journey to true financial freedom. With every peso you save, you're building a stronger, more secure future for yourself and for those you love. Next, let's talk about Utang culture. Borrowing now, worrying later. In the Philippines, borrowing money from friends, family, or even neighbors is so common that it's almost a part of daily life. Whether it's for a small emergency, a birthday celebration, or just to tide someone over until the next payday, the phrase pahiram naman echoes in homes and group chats everywhere. But while this culture of helping each other can be heartwarming, it also comes with hidden risks and consequences that many people don't realize until it's too late. Pahiram naman sounds harmless, but casual debt is a trap. It can start with a small amount, but over time these little loans can pile up, creating a mountain of stress for both the borrower and the lender. What begins as a simple favor can quickly turn into a source of tension, especially when repayment is delayed or forgotten. Borrowing for essentials is one thing, but debt for gadgets, vacations, or social status? That's a recipe for stress and broken relationships. Social media can make it tempting to keep up with others, leading people to borrow for things they don't truly need. The pressure to appear successful or generous can push us to spend beyond our means, and before we know it, we're stuck paying for yesterday's wants with tomorrow's money. The real danger is borrowing without a plan to pay it back. It strains friendships and keeps you stuck in a cycle of debt. Unpaid loans can lead to awkward confrontations, broken trust, and even the loss of important relationships. Sometimes people avoid each other just to escape the uncomfortable topic of money owed. If you must borrow, ask yourself, is this essential? Is it for a real need or just a want? Being honest about your reasons can help you avoid unnecessary debt and the stress that comes with it. Remember, every peso borrowed is a peso you'll have to pay back, often with interest, whether financial or emotional. Have a clear written repayment plan and stick to it. Set reminders, mark your calendar, and communicate openly with the person you borrowed from. This shows respect for their trust and helps you stay accountable. A written plan isn't just for big loans. Even small amounts deserve the same discipline. If you're asked to lend, set boundaries. It's okay to say no, or to offer help in other ways that don't involve money. If you want to lend money that you don't expect to be returned, then lend the amount of money that you're willing to lose. Lending should never come at the cost of your own financial security or peace of mind. Never lend money you can't afford to lose. Treat every loan as a gift you might not get back, and only lend what won't hurt your own budget. This mindset protects you from resentment and disappointment if things don't go as planned. Learn to say no gracefully. You can still be supportive without putting your own finances at risk. Offer encouragement, advice, or practical help, instead of cash, if you're not comfortable lending money. Protect your own finances first. Build an emergency fund, track your spending, and prioritize your needs. When your own financial foundation is strong, you're in a better position to help others without risking your own stability. Treat lending like a business transaction, even with family. Write it down. Clear agreements prevent misunderstandings and protect relationships. It might feel awkward at first, but it's a sign of respect for both parties. Breaking free from Utang culture means honest conversations and discipline. Talk openly about money, set clear expectations, and support each other in making wise financial choices. It's not always easy, but it's worth it for your peace of mind and your relationships. Borrow only for true needs, and always pay back on time. Make repayment a priority, not an afterthought. This builds trust and shows you value the help you received. Don't let debt define your relationships or your future. Build trust, not resentment. When you handle borrowing and lending with care, you strengthen your connections and set a positive example for others. That's how you break the cycle. By being mindful, honest, and disciplined, you can escape the trap of Utang culture and build a future where your finances and your relationships are truly secure. Filipinos are generous, but the Sige treat ko habit can wreck your finances. Treating friends feels good, but if you're always paying, you're funding their fun at your expense. Generosity is great, but not when it drains your savings or derails your goals. If treating becomes an expectation, it's a trap, not a virtue. Real friends don't measure friendship by who pays the bill. Normalize splitting the bill. KKB, kanya-kanyang bayad. It's fair and healthy. If your friends get upset, they're not real friends. Be generous in ways that don't break the bank. Host a potluck, suggest free activities, protect your wallet, prioritize your financial health. Remember, split the bill, and your bank account will thank you. Minsan lang naman. It's just this once. That's the impulse buy curse. One innocent purchase leads to another, and soon your money's gone. Sales and deals trick you into spending more than you planned. That just once feeling adds up fast. Instant gratification fades, but the debt sticks around. Break the curse. Before every non-essential purchase, ask, do I really need this? Use a 24-hour rule for big buys. Wait, then decide. Make a shopping list and stick to it. Unsubscribe from tempting marketing emails. Set a budget for fun money so you can treat yourself. On purpose, not on impulse. Be a conscious consumer, not a reactive spender. Find happiness in experiences, not just stuff. Every dollar saved brings you closer to your goals. The last habit we need to talk about is one that quietly holds back so many hardworking Filipinos: ignoring investments. Every day, millions of us pour our energy into our jobs, hustling from morning until night, only to let our hard-earned money sit idle in savings accounts or worse, get eaten away by inflation. It's easy to think that simply working hard is enough, but the truth is, if your money isn't growing, it's actually shrinking in value over time. Relying only on your salary is what I call the live now, panic later plan. It feels good to spend what you earn, but what happens when the paychecks stop coming in? When you retire, face an emergency, or simply want to slow down, what's left to support you? Too many people realize too late that their income was temporary, but their needs are permanent. Here's the good news. Investing isn't just for the wealthy or the financial experts. Even if you start with just a few dollars, you can build wealth over time. Thanks to the magic of compounding, your money can grow on its own, earning interest on top of interest. Imagine planting a tiny seed and watching it become a tree. Investing works the same way, but you have to start early and stay consistent. If you feel overwhelmed or intimidated by investing, you're not alone. Many people avoid it because they think it's too complicated or risky. But the truth is, you can start learning at your own pace. Watch free videos online, read beginner-friendly books, or follow trusted financial experts on social media. The more you learn, the more confident you'll become. There are plenty of beginner-friendly investment options available. Explore stocks, ETFs, mutual funds for diversified growth, or look into digital banks that offer higher interest. The most important step is to actually begin. Don't wait until you have a huge amount to invest. Start with what you can, even if it's just a few $100s a month. Automate your investments so you don't have to think about it, set up automatic transfers, or use apps that let you invest with just a tap. Consistency is more important than the amount. Think of investing as planting seeds for your future. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Over the years, those small seeds can turn into a strong, sturdy tree that provides shade and fruit for you and your loved ones. It's not about getting rich overnight, it's about building security and freedom, step by step. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for someday to arrive. The best time to start investing was yesterday, the next best time is today. Every dollar you invest is a step toward a future where your money works for you, not the other way around. Celebrate your progress no matter how small and watch your confidence grow along with your investments. Make it a habit to pay your future self first. Before you spend on wants or even some needs, set aside a portion for your investments. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill, because your future is just as important as your present. Over time, this habit will become second nature, and you'll thank yourself for making it a priority. Remember, earning money is essential for survival, but growing your money is what leads to true freedom. It's the difference between just getting by and having choices for yourself, your family, and your dreams. So let's change the plan. Instead of live now, panic later, aim for live well now, live even better later. With the right habits, you can enjoy life today while building a secure tomorrow. It's not about depriving yourself, it's about making smart choices that benefit you in the long run. Take action today. Open an investment account, commit to regular contributions, and track your progress. The journey may seem slow at first, but every step counts. Over time, you'll see your efforts pay off, and your future self will be grateful for the decisions you make now. Your future truly depends on the choices you make today. Don't let another day pass by without taking that first step toward financial freedom. Start investing, and give yourself the gift of peace of mind and a brighter tomorrow. There you have it, 5 money habits to break for a richer, more secure future. Recognizing these habits is the first step. Change starts with awareness, not shame. Pick one habit to tackle this week: automate savings, say no to lending, or start investing. Every small step builds momentum toward your goals. If this video helped you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. You have the power to design your financial future. Start now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, and God bless.